The Formex Essence 39 is a hell of a watch for sub $1,500. Sure, in that price range you can get into many, and I mean many different good watches, but this watch, it's different. You see, there's not a lot of watches out there that compete with the almighty AP Royal Oak in this price category. Sure, a couple of watches do spring into mind, for instance, the very famous Tissot PRX Powermatic 80. I mean, it's a great looking piece, but when compared to the finishing and technology of this Essence, it falls short. Then you have, of course, the Maurice Lacroix icon. The finishing on that one is great. The price definitely reflects that. And it's more expensive, of course, than the Essence. But for me, in the looks department, well, it looks a little too much like a Royal Oak. So, what is it about this Formex Essence that makes it stand out? For once, it's not a direct homage of the AP Royal Oak, and that's a good thing. I respect when watch companies take inspiration and don't fall victim to imitation. The specs of this watch are as follows. The watch is fully constructed of 316 stainless steel. The case measures in at 39, as the name suggests. It's 10 millimeters thick and measures in at 45 millimeters from lug to lug. Has a 20 millimeter lug width, water resistance 100 meters, and the watch head alone weighs 65 grams. So this watch is pretty much the same as the original Essence, but it comes with the same detailed, finishing, so it's pretty much the same thing, right? Brushing on both the case, bezel are perfectly rounded off with hand finishing mirror polish bevels. These polished chamfers can be found throughout the watch and on the machine indexes, the hands, the stainless steel bracelet, and the buckle of the new deployant clasp. So overall, great finishing on this one. Protecting the dial, we find an AR sapphire crystal, and one of the standout features about this watch, well, I mean, there's many, but one of the most defining features is the horizontal lines on the dial. Now, let me tell you how they actually achieve that effect. Those crisp lines, sharp edges, each line has been CNC machined into the dial individually. Now, this fume effect on this degraded model is actually very beautiful in person. The mirror polishing bevels on the indexes and hands reflect the finishing of the case. Now, everything on the dial from the hands to the indexes have been finished very nicely. At the 12 o'clock, we find the Formex logo, and at the 6 o'clock, the words Essence and chronometer. I do appreciate watches with good symmetry, and the date position at 6 o'clock was a good design call by Formex, especially considering they matched the color wheel to the dial. Now, the BGW9 Super Luminova that has been applied on the Hansen indexes is good. I mean, it could be a little brighter, but it's good. One very big thing that sets the Formex apart from the competition is the suspension system. Yeah, it may seem a little gimmicky when you read about it, but I can assure you that it actually really works. Since the beginning of Formex, which is back in 1999, the patented case suspension system has been a very important part of every single Formex timepiece. Its two main functions really are to, number one, absorb shock to protect the mechanical movement from heavy impacts, and also to add the comfort on the wrist by adapting to the wearer's movements. And look, at the end of the day, it's a very cool party trick. Now, on the back of the watch, we do find a very cool display case back, and powering this watch is the highest quality Sellita movement you can find, the SW200-1 Swiss-made automatic movement that's actually been very nicely decorated, and it's wound by Formex's custom skeletonized rotor. Now, each one of these movements is certified by COSC, yes, and it undergoes obviously the meticulous 15-day rate test to ensure extraordinary levels of mechanical accuracy and precision. Like I said before, for sub $1,500, you're getting a hell of a watch. Now, all straps and bracelets can be interchangeable by hand without using any tools, and that's very cool. Formex is known for making some of the best clasp and bracelets in the industry. Don't believe me? Google it. The bracelet has solid links and solid end links. It comes with screws to size the bracelet, and it features a very nice mill buckle that has micro adjusts. This model also came with one of the Italian calf leather straps with curved spring bars that, of course, feature the quick release function and carbon fiber composite folding clasp with that patented micro adjustment system. Now, on my 6 7/8 inch wrist, that's 17.46 centimeters, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks fantastic, and it feels like a solid watch. Not to mention that the watch is very, versatile thanks to the many different strap options that Formex offers. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you go to their website, you can choose the length of your strap and they will custom make it for you. That is very cool. The leather straps run for about $79, carbon fiber deploying class $120, and the stainless steel bracelet is $275. Let me talk about the one thing I don't like about the watch. By the way, I voiced my concern to Formex and I know they listened because not long ago they revised their logo. So I would love to see the word Formex removed from the dial. Just keep the logo. Also, I like the dial color variations and honestly, I would love to see a skeletonized version of this watch. I know the watch doesn't weigh much, but a cool carbon fiber or titanium version would be nuts since I know they already offer those materials in the other models. Anyway, I will end this video with this. Buy what you like, what makes your heart skip a beat. I personally have checked out 4 different Formex watches, and each time, honestly, I'm very impressed by the quality of the watches. So this Essence 39 gets the seal of approval from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it will mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. Until next time, stay safe and stay humble.